Hey everybody, welcome to Jwicksportalk. Well, tonight's topic of conversation, Barry Bonds. What else can you say? He got away with one. Although he was found guilty on one count of obstruction to justice. He was charged with 3 other counts. However, the jury was deadlocked, and therefore the judge dismissed the other charges and declared a mistrial. Bonds and his team, however, in a couple months can appeal the ruling, and get all the charges dropped. However, even if the one charge doesn't get dropped, Bonds has no past history of any problems. The worst he's going to get, he could get jail time, but that probably won't happen. He'll probably just get probation, some community service, and possibly a hefty fine. The government going after Bonds obviously didn't do a very good job, and it probably won't go after him for anything else as well. However, for Bonds, he really lucked out, because the most damaging witness to his case was in jail. And he's in jail because he refused to testify against Bonds. Lucky, lucky Bonds. The witness, Craig Anderson, used to be Bonds' personal trainer, has spent 14 months in jail because he refuses to testify against Bonds. Anderson has pleaded guilty to distributing steroids to professional athletes. And because Anderson refused to testify, a whole stream of evidence was not able to be used, including blood and urine tests that showed Barry Bonds tested positive for steroids 3 different times between 2000 and 2001. Documents showing that Barry Bonds had elevated testosterone levels consistent with steroid use. Calendars with his name on it or initials on it showing Barry Bonds' performance-enhancing drug regimen. Records detailing Barry Bonds' steroid use from 2001 to 2003. Couldn't use it either. Obviously, if all this information was available to be used as evidence, I think the outcome of this trial would have been rather different. Now, when Anderson gets out of jail, I think Mr. Bonds ought to send him a nice large chunk of money. Maybe buy him a house, or maybe, in this case, maybe buy him a small island someplace. I think he deserves it. Well, that's all the time I have for this week. Thanks for watching Jwicksportalk. I'll see you again next week.